Hi all, in this video we show you where to find all the unique schematics hidden in Western and Eastern Vermillius Gap in Dune Awakening. In addition to locations, we share stats and details for all schematics. We also highlight which chests drop spice-infused dust. Keep in mind that chests in PvE areas respawn approximately every 45 minutes, while those in PvP shipwrecks reset in about 20 minutes. Now let's get going. We'll start in the west, then go north before heading further and further east. Our first chest is located in testing station number 197 in Western Vermillius Gap. The entrance to this testing station lays within a silo-like structure, here seen from distance, and here a bit closer up. The chest is located in the end of the testing station, so you'll have to work your way through to reach it. Once there, you'll generally get 5 to 13 iron dust as well as one of two unique schematics. You'll either get the schematic for a cut array called Olaf's Quick Cutter, or some light armor boots, the soft step boots that offer reduced vibrations for safer traversal on open sand. Our next stop is a chest atop the Table of the Gods. This one is tricky to reach by foot, here seen in the far distance. Once you get a thopter though, it's an easy one. Here's a view from much closer up. It's really high up. So how do we get up? Well, you will need to use the Trooper's Shigawire Claw ability as well as a Leap Suspensor belt. We're here at the camp partly below it on the north side. We'll first use the Shigawire and belt to get to the top here on this nearby cliff. Once atop comes the tricky part. You need to position yourself fairly close to this rock here. The goal is to use the Shigawire on this rock ahead of us to gain height and propel us towards the top. Then use the suspension belt to maintain the momentum to reach it. Once atop, head over to the chest for your loot. While there is no dust, you will get one of 4 schematics. Either Scipio's Blood Bag, which is nice, though it also drops elsewhere and can be bought at the Anvil Tradepost. The Emperor's Wings Mark II. The Hydra Litajon Mark II, and finally the Buoyant Reaper Mark II, which like the Blood Bag can also be bought from the trade post. Next up is a chest within the Coils of the Wyrm cave, just north of our previous chest. This is one of the 2 entrances to the cave. It's facing the western side and there's also a small NPC camp nearby. Head inside, then work yourself down within. There's usually at least 5 to 6 NPCs to manage. Once almost down on the lowest level, there's a small sealed cave on the left hand side. There's a trap just as you enter, so either step back or quickly run further in to avoid it. The chest holds iron dust as well as the schematic for the full Oathbreaker heavy armor set. Which piece you get is random, so you'll need to return multiple times for a full set. The schematics for this armor set also drop in another chest in Eastern Vermillius Gap. Moving further north in Western Vermillius Gap, you'll find an outpost called Miner's Watch. It's a fairly typical small outpost, using a design you most likely will recognize. Head up the main stairs, then straight up to the next stairs, and into the door on the right hand side. Then keep right and run around until you see the chest. This is a somewhat special chest, as you not only get dust, but also 2 schematics at a time. The schematics that can drop here include a pseudo pulse sword, providing a stamina boost. In addition to that, you can get the full Mendias light armor set. Note that all the schematics in this chest, the armor set and the long blade, also drop from the chest in testing station number 10. Our next target, the Northwest Ironworks, is close to the outpost we just visited. Unlike that outpost, it's a bit more work to get to the chest here by foot, as we need to get to the top. Once there, you'll find a chest in a control room of sorts, which also holds a few more lootable objects. And there's a trap just next to the chest. While there's no dust, there's a chance to get one of 3 schematics here. You might get the Old Sparky Mark II power pack, also found in the eastern zone. The short blade called Scipius Drinker that, like Caliph's Drinker, draws blood upon use. So if you have a blood sac on you, it will fill that up without the use of a blood extractor. Then there's Iris Gauntlets, a pair of special heavy armor gloves that can help you reduce power usage by 110%. The wreck of the Pallas is a large PvP shipwreck in western Vermillius Gap. If you are not into PvP, this might be one to visit less frequently. There are several entrances to the ship. The one we are using in our example here is on the northern side. Keep in mind that chests in Haga Basin's PvP areas respawn in about 20 minutes. Take out the one guard at the entrance. Head inside. Then once in the larger room, keep left and walk up some stairs and all around to get onto a walkway of sorts. We need an ID band to get further into the ship. Run down the walkway until you find a closed door on the right hand side. Use your cut ray, then enter to pick up the green glowing ID band. Now head out again, left, and back on the walkway. The door to the next section should now be open. Keep left, then head through the next door. Now in this room there are normally NPCs that you need to dispatch, as the shield protecting the next door only opens after that. You're now in the ship's command center. The chest is located in the center, and in addition to 5 to 13 dust, you can also get one of the following schematics. Legion Tattoo, a disruptor weapon. Pallas Regret, a burst rifle and upgrade to Aaron's Vengeance you might have picked up in Haga Basin South. There's also a Mola pistol, the Way of the Wanderer. And finally the Mark II version of Mohandi's sandbike engine. This last item can also be found in testing station number 10. Further east from the shipwreck there's a smaller radiation area called the Anomaly. Once you enter it, you will slowly gain radiation. It's not deadly though, as you only start to lose health once your radiation bar has fully filled up. That leaves plenty of time to do a hit and run on a chest located amongst the rubble. We're coming from the south here, with the chest being more on the western side of the area. Now, this is one of 2 extra special chests. It drops iron dust, which makes sense as we are in an iron zone. However, all the schematics that drop are of the steel tier, so you might not yet have the steel dust required for crafting. There's a Mark III compact compactor for gathering spice. Then there's the chance to get one of the schematics for Kale's stillsuit, a Mark III armored steel stillsuit. Next up we head to our first chest in eastern Vermillius Gap. It's located within a cave system, though the Suk Alusus market at Mirzabah is not your regular cave. There'll be NPCs outside and within the market. Head inside the long corridor. We need to pick up a purple ID band from the first larger room. With the ID band we can enter this door here. Now inside this smaller room, look at the right side as there's a passage leading further up to a secret room of sorts. The chest here offers iron dust as well as 6 schematics. The shredder is a scattergun featuring a special bleed effect. And this chest also has all the schematics for the Oathbreaker heavy armor set, which you can also get at the Coils of the Wyrm in western Vermillius Gap. Far above the Suk Alusus cave we just visited, you'll find Mirzabah's head, also called a hammer, as seen here from far away. You can get to the very top by Topter or by climbing up, typically from the south side, and then by accessing the top through the inside of the hammer. The inside is also the location of the 4th trial of Akil. Once on top, you will typically find a Thopter wreck and a chest of a smaller design close by. This chest does not hold any dust, but you can get 5 different schematics here. One of the 5 is a steel tier schematic that needs steel dust, the Buoyant Reaper Mark III. There's the Old Sparky Mark II, which can also drop from the Northwest Ironworks chest. There's the Hadra Litijon Mark II, which can drop from the Table of the Gods chest. The Emperor's Wings Mark II, which also drops at the Table of the Gods. And finally, Scipio's Blood Bag. This not only drops at the Table of the Gods, but can as well be bought from the trader at the Anvil Tradepost. Just next to the Anvil Tradepost you'll find a cave called Ghanima Cavern. The easiest entrance to explain is the one overlooking the trade post as seen here. Enter the sealed cave, then head inside and down. There will typically be at least 5 to 6 NPCs to take care of, so it won't be as empty as in here. The room with the chest is somewhat hidden and can easily be overlooked. Here we've already broken the cave seal and triggered a suspension mine that protects it. Beyond the typical 5 to 13 iron dust, this chest can drop the Mark II Knight Rider sandbag booster. This one is not very unique, as you will see shortly. You can also buy it from the trader at the trade post next door. The more interesting schematics are for the Menel stillsuit set, an armored stillsuit appropriate for the zone, though getting the full set requires some time and luck. Now to the Anvil Tradepost in Eastern Vermillius Gap. The trader at this trade post has a few schematics on offer that you can find for free elsewhere or purchase here for Solaris. The Mark II Knight Rider sandbag booster from the nearby cave, as well as Scipio's blood bag, and the Buoyant Reaper Mark II sickle for improved water harvesting. Our final stop is testing station number 10 in the far east of Eastern Vermillius Gap. As with most Ecolabs, the chest can be found in the end. This is also a bit of a special chest. You will get iron dust as well as 2 schematics at a time, and it can also drop both iron and steel tier schematics. The chest is located in a room towards the end, so it might take some time to get there. There are 6 iron tier schematics, which include Mendia's full light armor set and the Pseudo Pulse Sword Longblade, which provides a stamina boost. All these can also drop at Miner's Watch. Then there are 4 steel schematics, a Mark III Knight Rider sandbag booster, the Rattler boost module Mark III for your buggy, a Mark III buggy engine called the Bloodshot buggy engine, and the last Mark III is a buggy storage upgrade, the bigger buggy boot. And that's it. We hope this guide will help you to efficiently find schematics and dust across Vermillius Gap. As always, if you like to see more content from us and want to support our channel, please consider giving us a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe or become a member of our channel.